hear the bells, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, hit that annoying neighbor you've got, because we're getting out of this hellhole. What a mess. Right. We're going. So I've got a bunch of things to say, but it's always either or with me in those videos. It's either I'm talking about the things that I was thinking about and was hoping to get my thoughts out about, or the game is distracting me and I'm talking about the game. Maybe I should just become a fucking commentary channel. Nah, that's boring. At least for me. This way then. That didn't go as well as I had hoped for. Oh, zombie and a barnacle. Yeah, that eventually happened. And we're getting into a toxic sludge. No, I actually managed to not get into a toxic sludge. What a bonus. I'm shocked. Shook even. Oh, see, what a like a thing to think about. They put a little bit of an island of gravel underneath the barnacle, so when you set yourself free, you're not falling into the sludge and getting damage that you avoided when you set yourself free. Amazing. What a game design. Right, so what are we doing? What are we gonna talk about today? Oh, I'm not supposed to be shooting anything. Very well then. Oh, it is gonna blow up. No? Yes? Almost. That's good enough. Avoid damage. Every day. Shit. Oh shit, a barnacle again. Avoided that this time. Shit, what am I getting against? What a bumpy road, and it's a straight and level slab of concrete. Shit, another barnacle. Can't shoot that. That's the challenge for today's episode, like it was for the yesterday's. I mean, the last one. It wasn't yesterday. Don't kid yourself. I am procrastinating editing my videos, but not that much. What's going on? Whatever's going on, it can wait. There is supplies there. Or are. Right, let's look at the docket. Oh right, of course, how could I have forgotten about that? So I was preparing my free news lately, and of course, to get your news from Steam, you need to restart the client every time. Like, close it and then next day launch it again. Or at least, if you're reasonable. If you're unreasonable, feel free to continuously relaunch the client every hour or any other arbitrary time. Shit. So there are two of those. Can I avoid getting killed? Let's have a save. That should help. And see if I can manage the thing without dying, being shot by rockets. Shit. Oh great, I can't jump over a log. No, through here. That should be possible. There it is. Right. So it's straight ahead now. Ah shit! Fuck. He can hit me with a machine gun. We just need to put a more angle on him. That'll save us. Or we could just destroy them. No, that's no challenge at all. This is how you solve this problem. The other one blew up too? Yeah. So we're taking the long way around again. In case you are not clever enough to figure out that we're not gonna get shot here as much. Right then. Open your Steam. Look at the news they're providing you with, and what's in there? Well, let me tell you all about it. So what's going on? When was the time this game came out? It's gonna be subtitled because I don't remember. That's when it came out, and this is how long we waited for a new Half-Life game. And we all hoped we're gonna get either Half-Life 3, shit, we're gonna get Half-Life 3, or we're gonna get Half-Life 2 Episode 3. Why did we hope for number 3 in Half-Life? Well, because, you know, everyone liked Half-Life, everyone liked Half-Life 2, and everyone liked Half-Life episodes. And the Episode 2, which is the last entry in Half-Life games, ends on a cliffhanger. and we were very curious how the fucking story is gonna end, or at least continue after that event. I'm trying to avoid spoilers, as if I care about it, but I guess some of you might? So maybe, I don't know, trying to pander to the audience? Right. We were waiting for some closure on that, because ending on cliffhanger, like it's a bad game, and then not getting anything done because the game was bad, it sold bad, and no one cares really. People care about the ending to Half-Life 2 Episode 2. Oh, and we're at the very end of this chapter. Very good. So that's gonna be a point where it actually matters that we've got a machine gun attached to our little boat. And I think we're not gonna be able to deal with the situation ahead without it. Should I try? Of course I should. What's the best gun I've got? Revolver. Is it good enough to shoot a chopper down? Probably not. So let's have a quick save. And let's try! Because why not? Let's try with a pistol because I've good ammo for it. Oh, a mine. I'm gonna just get piled up on me. Oh, that's where he's dropping them from, and I guess I'm not firing the gun fast enough to blow him up on him. I wonder how much hit points does he actually have, and how much am I dealing with the pistol. Right. So we're all waiting for some conclusion to this epic story of Half-Life. Everyone likes the lore, everyone likes the characters, everyone likes the story and the gameplay. We want Half-Life 3, whether it's an episode or just a main, or like not an expansion. I don't know. It's weird they just made episode and it's not like it's expansions or like a DLC or anything. It's like standalone, but they present it like it is an expansion. It might be just a standalone expansion, and it's canonical, I guess. So that's what it is. So we've got those two games, and we're waiting for the continuation of the story one way or the other, but we're not really getting it. So I'm preparing to get... oh, I'm already out of ammo for my revolver, that's sad. I hope you're enjoying the cacophony of gunfire. Today's episode... Oh shit, here we're getting problems. Medpacks? No, shit. Well, all that work is gonna get wasted, because, I don't know, I didn't pay attention where the mines were landing. It was fine just a moment ago, and then it stopped. Right. And it's not really gonna land in the exploding barrels. Oh, it dropped two at once. Very smart. I don't know. Try Silco Strafing. Maybe it will give us enough time to have the mines that already landed explode before I get to the spot where I have a chance to shoot at him some more instead of piling the mines up on myself. Yeah. So I restarted the client again to prepare myself, to prepare some material for the free news. And looking through the news on Steam, I see, first thing that really caught my eye was the big word Alex, and I'm thinking, Alex? I'm not really associating it with Half-Life. But I'm looking into it. What's Alex? What's Alex about? And I see Half-Life Alex, and I'm thinking, well, ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But it turns out we really don't. I hoped that would actually be the next entry in the story, continuation of the story of Half-Life, but it wasn't. What Half-Life Alex is not Half-Life 2 Episode 3. It's not Half-Life 3 Episode 1. It's Half-Life VR of the prequel. It's fucking prequel. All this time we're waiting for a new Half-Life game to continue this story. All this time that we want new assets, new graphics, new... I don't know. Well, the same gameplay, really. Or maybe something new, that's iconic. Like in the first game, we had a crowbar, and then the second We're gonna get a gravity gun. Oh, I'm running out of health again. I'm piling up the mines on me, probably because of water. Oh, missed the grenade. So we're not getting. Oh, we're out of ammo completely now. Unless you want to look for it, for some. We're not gonna take that guy down. Shit. Only a little bit. He hurt me only a little bit. Perfect. Armor. That's almost as good as weapons. Hey. I'm close enough to giving up on this idea. The Vortigern might have been right. Not with this arsenal, I'm not gonna defeat that guy. Oh, my crowbar. Right. So, fuck you. I've got an assault rifle and I'm gonna... Well, it's not an assault rifle. Fuck! It's a machine gun. I've got a mounted machine gun and I'm gonna use that. And you're gonna die like a bitch you are. Suffer like G did. G, which is Gordon. Gordon Freeman. And then also he sprays these mines, because that's realistic. Look how many mines he's got inside. Quite ridiculous. Quite ridiculous. Right. So what Half-Life Alyx is VR experience first-person shooter that's a prequel. A prequel that takes place between Half-Life 1 and 2, where we play as Alyx and deal with the whole issue of Combine invading us after we had Resonance Cascade, little snafu, little faux pas, and other French words. And there we go. Oh, don't crash into me. I wanted to stay quiet right now because of the music. It's really weird. You get this spooky music as if a build-up to something happening in the future. But we defeated a helicopter and it should have been a triumphant moment, not like a scary thing that you don't know what's gonna happen now. And yeah, this is how big the helicopter is, and it houses a pilot and all the mines it threw out. Thanks for reminding me of that, Goose. Gammy Goose. Right, now we have to pick up all the supplies that are lying around. Perfect opportunity to spend some time on talking. VR experience. We're gonna be Alyx, and the game takes place in the time after we had a little snafu and other French words with the Resonance Cascade and the event at all the events at Black Mesa. Right, and no one asked for that. Why is this a problem? Aside from the fact that we are subverting expectations of the whole audience that were waiting for Half-Life 3 for this many years, Valve actually spent time and money and effort, I guess, on making a new Half-Life game. So they were able to do that. VR in current state is relatively new. It's way newer than the Half-Life franchise. So it means that they found time and money to make a game about the franchise everyone wants for the technology that's very new. So maybe not everyone has experience with that, or it's hard to tune in the gameplay and the performance still. They found time and effort to do that. They found time and effort to learn the technology, but they didn't find time and effort to even invest it into VR game that would be Half-Life 3. They did a Half-Life game, and it wasn't the game they should have done, and there was nothing stopping them. It better be a fucking good game. Looks alright, with graphics and all, and even with the gameplay, where you walk and shoot, right? Seems like a game it could have been, but I can't play it, of course. I can't play it, so I can't tell you how much of an actual game it is instead of just a gimmick. Oh, that must have been a motorcycle outside of the housing situation I'm having. I can't really tell you how much of a game it is and how much it is of how much VR game it is, instead of just having a VR gimmick that couldn't have been done just on PC. Well, you know, I don't really know. I've never played really any fully fledged game, and even if we had an opportunity to have something translated to VRs, a game that's already like finished, preferably in first person, preferably, because I'm pretty sure if it's gonna be in third person, like Jedi Academy for instance, or Jedi Outcast, that I played for you on this channel. Oh right, oh shit. So we're already here, and I haven't found the Vortigaunt, the wise Vortigaunt that I wanted to find and show off. Is it here? It's probably not here. Oh, it's here! Oh, what a luck! A luck would have it that I'm gonna actually have you watch this Easter egg, it's called. And I'm not gonna spend much time on him, because of the reason I'm gonna explain later on. And there we go. Here, save. Shit. Oh, I'm still... fuck. Shit. Well, loading is gonna be just faster than that. Fuck me in the ass. It's not gonna be any faster. Shit. Oh, we're on the wrong side of the grate. Right, so third person games are not gonna be conductive to be translated to VR, because that's not gonna improve much. Especially when you're still controlling the action with mouse and keyboard. It'll be so... like... I can't quite conjure the term. Shit! Disassociative? Ah, there we go, we're in. But the problem is we need to get through the sludge, so I'm gonna save here, show you the Easter egg, and then just reload to not waste my resources. Right. And there it is. There's a Vortigaunt here, baking a fast crab. Cough, hack, wheeze. Oh, I think some of the fat. Yes, this is what you're reduced to now, I guess. The sizzling noise is surely the fat that's being rendered out of the head crab. I'm not going to be talking to him much, because his lines are exactly the same lines that the Vortigaunt had at the outpost where we were given the machine gun, and I took time to go through all of them, so I'm not going to take that time now. Also, canned food, beans. You eat all my beans, nigga! Have you? You better not have. Right. Oh yeah. Also, med. The meds. I'm not going over this again. I'm not going to be using them. You could pick up a med kit and carry it over to the exit to use it as a healing item, you know, to recuperate, of course. But as soon as you get damaged, the item you're holding, the med pack, is going to get used. These ones give you 25 health. The small ones give you 15 or 10, and if you get 1 point of health damage, they're gonna get used up fully. So either you're gonna throw them over in advance, or you're just gonna get twice the damage. What was I trying to say? VR. So the VR. I've never played any game that would be conductive to VR. And I don't know how much of a gimmick it is, or how much it actually enhances the experience. So I can't really say how much would Half-Life Alyx translate to VR, as in how good of a game it is as a VR game, and how it could not have been just a PC game like Half-Life 2 or all Half-Lives, really. So it might be a good game, it might be a good VR game, but I'm not sure if it's good enough game. I don't know if it's gonna be a game that could not have been released as a regular game, and that makes it so it wasn't worth it to make Alex instead of Half-Life 3 or Episode 3. Half-Life 2 Episode 3. So what is this? Commentary note. What have you got to say?
This lone Vortigaunt, most widely known as the All-Knowing Vortigaunt, is a prime example of Valve's affinity for Easter eggs, rewarding player exploration and optional exposition. Much like the G-Man, his messages are cryptic and up for interpretation. He strongly ties much of Half-Life 1's events to Half-Life 2, and is one of the few characters to make reference to the G-Man or the Nihilin, along with references that possibly discuss the existence of the player controlling Gordon. He is also referred to as the Sore Throat Vortigaunt or the Singing Vortigaunt.
Oh, the eyes that are gazing upon us or looking through us, that's about the player. I didn't make that connection. I was thinking about more people in the game world, talking about more about like agents like G-Man in some other dimension, having access to this dimension and influencing it and also observing it, because, you know, G-Man must be able to observe the world, so he knows when to get in and act. So, at this scenic view, it's a perfect moment to stop after a boss battle, after I actually got out what I wanted to get out. It's a perfect opportunity to stop and keep the episode short. So let's not, right? There's a bunch of dude in that shed. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, if I'm gonna bother removing them, but that will be an opportunity for me to mention something else. There's two topics I want to talk about. My first Half-Life 2 experience, and why did it take me so long to actually get the game and play it. But that will be for the next time, because I'm sort of in the time schedule, or now I'm wasting this time. Alright then, subscribe, motherfucker, because this ain't gonna be making itself or watching itself.